eastern U.S. seaboard, Earth side. Yes, and I am still waiting for something to get smoothed over, but that is happening. And um, that's about the gist of it. So I spend most of my time just resting because they can't do much else, which is fine with me because, yeah, it's necessary. Uh, but, yeah, I'm not too worried about certain things because, yes, I know that things will come to pass, and this is good. Um, so good news for some, and I can wait. Doesn't have to be, yeah, directly according to calendar because it's, yes, a little off. So nobody worry about it. Okay. Yes, an emergency one's gonna get left behind. Yeah, 988 in the US. If you get some situation and it seems like a crisis to you and you don't really know what to do, then try 988. And people are trying to help you find the right kind of help. Some of it may be spiritual, some of it may be not. All those possibilities are there, so um, that'll be fine. So, yeah, I'm having something taken care of. Um, and, you know, that's basically, yes. All right. So, um, yeah, I've been trying for a while, but I stopped so that, yeah, something could get properly situated. Hmm. Um, so yeah, that's that. Um, yeah, the timing on any calendar you're looking at might not hit exactly on the mark, everyone. Okay, so don't worry about it. Yeah, but it's okay, right? Because there's a certain amount of flexibility here and there for certain things. Yeah, I'm out, 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 all the way back, back, back. Yes, I'm not working off a list. Like, oh, I absolutely must do this while I'm on Earth today. Not really, not really, but there are things that I wanted to do. I mean, it's not like I still can't do some of those things. It's still possible. Sex, all that stuff. Right. People who have illnesses have sex, people. I mean, yeah, I know nobody wants to talk about. Oh, no. Run away, teenagers. Run away. Yeah, this is what I'm getting at. I embarrass people sometimes. But for couples, it is true, right? So I am careful. It can it can get a little confusing sometimes if you're not used to some things, and some people just remain very meek, and that's okay. Okay, so I don't go around thinking that like they're weak-minded or that they, don't. That's not at all. I don't. So nobody's allowed to, yes, transfer that onto me or project it onto me, because those aren't my characteristics. So when it comes to like psychological terminology and terminology that would be used by psychologists, especially clinicians, sometimes when people, you can kind of pull it out of them, they might put those characteristics like on you, but knowing that you don't take that personally, like they're not, they, they can't turn you into that. You understand? Right? You can't be turned into that, is what I'm saying. Certain things, right? Certain things just, yes, aren't really okay. Sometimes people, but yeah, that's something I miss for sure. I'm doing some of this also to, um, I don't know, have at least someone saying, hey, uh, I know that there are tons of people who have certain medical things or whatever they may be, or difficulties, but pretty much everyone on earth does somehow. And so there are things I think some people seems easy for them, but me it's whoa. But there are other people who think like I make something look easy, but right, but it took time and effort and work and other kinds of listening, active listening. So those who study memory and all those kind of things, I'm sure some people already in specialized academic fields kind of know some things, but implementing them for everybody takes a little bit of time. Okay, so you know these things on occasion while I was waiting, because I finished what I was doing. And so then it was okay, well, I, I just said, well, I'll help pick up the slack for, right, the, where it's most needed. And so I did that for a while. And I'm out and finished with that. It's all good. But I can't pick up work or odd jobs or gig anymore. Um, and so that's that. Um, I mean, I have moved on. Yeah, out with the old and with the new. Um, I also don't do New Year's resolutions like some people do, because it's still the same one. But I can understand sometimes it's hard to forgive something for some people, because just it seems like why why do I have to, are they going to get away with it and so on? But you have to understand, when it comes to a spiritual situation, okay, no, okay, these things will get addressed at some point. Okay, it always happens. This may not happen like U.S. earthly court, any other earthly. It may not. Okay, but trust me when I tell you, everybody will have time and opportunity to make sure that, what they've been doing isn't, causing serious harm. Uh, but to some, harm feels different. So, knowing that, okay, should help some people. But yeah, I'm done out, and so I can't do anything, too temporary right now. And I have higher priority, and so right, I'm all the way up and out, and I'm just waiting. And no, see, I'm not gonna move again until right. Trying to keep moving my residence is not a good idea. Okay, but there is a proper plan there, and I'm not worried about it, and it'll happen as it happens. So there's some stuff that needed to be, yes, cleared out, but I needed to wait, yes, for one other thing to happen in turn. So for some, it may not be going according to calendar, and for some, I may go faster than calendar. Okay, but I'm pretty much where I am. And there's a good stopping point for everybody, so it won't take very long for certain things to happen. But yeah, I was overloaded, and so trying to find proper situations. But see, I have angels, which means that I can activate all of everybody else's angels with my angels. So yes, technically 3 days is all it took to go back up. Mm-hmm. So a lot of things have already happened, and you're good to go. But I know I'm getting married. There isn't any like guesswork there. No, and trying to mess with my head is a bad idea, especially when I'm praying through the Holy Christ. Just raising everybody's business. No. But I was right. Permission. Yes. From God to a certain level. But yes, one situation done. Done. And so the rest of it now is gonna start lightening up a little bit for everybody. I'm simply kind of just waiting because I can't travel on my own anymore because of what happened to me. So, yeah, I know things have can change for me pretty quickly, so I'm not too worried about it. It's just I'm not. I'm just done and out and out and out. No, I don't want to see them again. Of course not. There's some people who um I'm not as superstitious as some people are. Not really. But, you know, it'll start getting a little better, and for some it'll be slower, but for some it'll be quicker. And yeah, I'm not going to be helping anyone except for my soon to be hubby, which isn't anybody's business anymore. Yeah, so there you go. I haven't had any, activity noticeable to me. Well, some of it, but explaining it to someone without, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to do that. It just is how it is. So I hope, and just a teeny tiny little bit of light get you where you're going. Yeah. So there are some things, right, are catching up, but they're being quickened, so they catch up. And I know some people don't like to wait when I get it, but uh, you know, certain things take a little time. Well, I'm saying, so I'm a bit more frail than I used to be, but yeah, I'm not contagious, but yeah, I'm still a pretty hardy individual, all things considered. I just, right, just need, yeah, someone else with me who's not yeah, completely. Balls out bonkers. Okay. Okay, I can't go balls out bonkers. Yep. Lots of things. Yeah, all that stuff. Like, the past is the past, people. Jeez. I don't know. I'm not a grudge holder really like that. So I don't let the grudge holders, hold me up, is what I'm saying. Right. That's it. All right. So I can't go all into hockey brains. I have to. Right. Yeah, well, mine aren't for free. Hockey people. Oh no. Oh no, you don't. Yeah, I don't think so. Uh so whatever anybody was doing, it just, God's got this, everybody. Right. I know a lot of people are like, I'm tired of hearing about God. But fine, and you can hear about Jesus. Fine, you hear about Jesus. All right, I'm not a party to any of this, so yeah. People, I don't, I don't really like feel sorry for myself, but I do need help sometimes, and it's cool when people don't understand that. Well, I don't have any family. I'm not concentrating on that. I'm just simply saying, well, you people with family get all on, you're helping each another. But don't be comparing yourselves to me. That's just wrong. Or other people who, right, don't have those supports. Okay? Well, screw you. You don't get to compare yourselves to me like that. Yes, I know. Hmm. Yeah. Some of us don't have those supports, so it's why, I've had to ask friends and people along the way to help me out because I don't have that kind of support, and neither do other people. But it does become, that's enough. Everybody because it isn't. That's like a whole bunch of extra load that we got to carry Right. Well, that's why I knew how to do things. Because no one was doing them for me. Right. But a lot of things, no, I don't like doing them. It's just, if no one else does them, well, then I'm not going to do them. Right. So, yeah, I kind of think maybe if people actually saw the right extent of my resume would not yeah be right causing me too many issues, but they did anyway. Yeah, human rights, people. I'm a human, right? Human rights come first. Yeah. So I'm getting this all smoothed over for me right the hell now. Now I don't belong to them. They can't have it. They can't have me. They not allowed to talk to me. Definitely not on their team, and I don't want mine like that. So some people are kind and they will go out of their way sometimes for people. But when it starts to get like a certain way, yeah, I go away. You can find out yourself. Yeah. So whatever. That's the gist of it. So get connections. Yeah. No, I'm gonna have a private conversation here and there with some people. Thank you very much. So something's being cleaned out and closed up. All right. All right. So the pain and throbbing from some it will stop. It'll stop hurting. Don't worry about it. But I can't take on any clients. Because right, I need to take care of some other things. So likely if some get cut off from me, and then you get cut off from me. Okay. Um, that's just how that works. So once a day. Once a day. Helps. Just even that once a day. Gets rid of some of them. Right? Yeah. Me, prayers, thank you very much. Any, all the time. And like high positive vibes. So I'm cleaning some things out little by little too. But they needed to be, you know, seen and shown. And that's happened. So that's done. And I'm out. Out. Have medical condition. I just have to be more careful and plan a little better than some. But, you know, I get used to that sometimes. And so once I get in that, I'm good to go. But I pretty much just moving on. And that's that. So most of my research is closed out because I have to wait. I don't know how long it's going to take. So I don't have a clue. So that's that. And I'm not participating in any kind of experiments. experience having to do with any of that because I can't. And I need help here in the physical. Mm-hmm. So I'm expecting it. Just, I think some presumed as something, but that presumption's not got anything to do with me, right? So there you have it. Okay. Yeah. Anything that needs to be smoothed over at this juncture is happening right. The Holy Lord Father God. And yeah, I'm pretty much good because most of that is not, I'm not even dealing with because I want stolen money. Get it? Right. Yeah. But, some might be willing to do that. Yeah. Just, right. Certain love languages are for some people and for some people. So I'm not chasing money. Um, that's pretty much the gist of it. But yeah, I mature adults. Um, yeah, I'm not that kind of counselor either. So, and I didn't say I was a lawyer either. So all those two are okay. Congratulations. I'm happy for everybody. I really am. But mm, somebody needs to give a crap. Yes, about me. Hi. Right. Jeez. Well, no, it's just all not okay. Yeah, it's not quite. It's getting there. It's getting there. So that's good. But I came to a good stopping point, and so now, right? Well, you shouldn't have done that. Hey, I don't have any way to help out that way. Exactly. And there's some that, you know, too bad they aren't allowed to. No, I don't really care. So I have to get my labs, which I'm just reminding myself in case I do get around. 22. Yeah. So today's Thursday. And yeah. It's Thursday where I am. There's sometimes, yeah, I don't mind somebody wakes me up. Certain issue, but everybody else has been handed off. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really getting involved in much because there's something else that needs to be taken care of and attended to, and that would be me. You see what I'm saying? Like, but some of these doctors do need to understand that part, and they're not. It's like just put some people's face yes, will say point blank, no, I don't want that. In the U.S., you have to listen to them, and right then, okay. Some of my injuries are finally healing up, but it's taking a little longer, especially considering that, some people are not as helpful as others. Let's see that way. Yeah. So good things are coming. They're coming. Certain things are gonna start happening, and I'm totally aware that it's true. But there needs to be, yeah, a little bit of a correction. But that correction went in, okay. And the only difference is, yes, for one person, one male, yes, your finish is here. Um, then I don't know where anybody else's is, so hey, go forth and don't get anyone killed. All right, good enough. I'm pretty much just on total. Yeah, I'm not like emptying my mind or anything. I don't need to do that. Exactly. That right. Some people feel like they need to do that, but no, it's just basically you put it in a drawer back there, and yep. Um, so I hope everybody has joyous holidays, whatever it is you're celebrating. Of course, some of you with family, right? I know how some family Christmases end up. Yeah, there's always one drunk one somewhere. Yeah, there's always one. All right. Yeah, keep them out of the car, please. In the cockpits and whatever else is. All right. Do us all a favor. Yeah. Like, keep the drunkies at home, please. Adults are allowed to do things. I know. So, it's just the way it is. Um, I just can't be alone like this. And I'm way too, yeah, when it gets like painfully lonely to the point that, like, yeah, nobody needs to get like that. Nobody does. Thing, I don't know. I get these ones that tie. I don't like them as much as the other types of bandanas. But, oh well, it was 99 cents. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it keeps my, like, hair from looking total crap. Yeah, total crap is what happened there. My hair. But no, I'm gonna take care of myself. But that's the point. I'm trying to take care of myself, and then, like, someone else, like, no, take care of me. Right. I already took care of my family, folks. I might be young, but I already took care of my family. So, yeah. And I got $10 for the Walmart. Yes, that's what the toilet paper and all the, yeah, paper products. Yeah, exciting. I can have I can have toilet paper and Kleenex in a box. I know how to stretch some money. if necessary. Yeah, I've had a lot of practice with that, but something needs to get smoothed over. So I know there's some coming, but yeah, somebody trying to just completely, yes, may have caused a more serious issue. So I don't know. I don't have much to say to anybody really. Not really. Um, Trying to make sure because I may not get back on for a while. And I decided not to do live when I'm sleeping. Well, it's just not something I even remember to do actually. So yeah, a little temporal issue, but so trying to make sure that I covered everything I wanted to cover before. So I have a couple medical procedures that are coming up this year next. Hopefully that'll help me out a great deal, and I won't have to worry about some things. But I don't really have much else to say. But grateful every day that yes, I do have health insurance so that I can get my proper medications. That has been a huge struggle. Right. And hadn't I'm sure I left a lab paper somewhere and I don't know where I left it. So I had to have one of the local nurses call for me. And I don't have, well, you can fax. Actually, I have email fax, but I don't have a fax machine. So she's taking care of that. And then once that happens, I can check my potassium. That's the one I got to check a lot. So everybody has to be, yes, much more gentle and patient with me. And there's some I don't think can be. So what do you want me to do? You gotta, yeah. So I don't really need to stay in this program that I'm in. I just simply do that so I can get rides and have a little bit of extra help because trying to keep track of all my doctors and labs and yeah. I don't remember. Isn't it in my chart, for crying out loud? Why is it not in my chart? Right. It's hard to tell sometimes. But I am not a medical doctor. So go see a medical doctor if you have an issue. Yes, God answers prayers, everybody. That does happen. How? I don't know. Hey, what the hell? I don't know. Uh, so, Max. Maxie. Oh, hang on, everybody. Oh, sleepyhead. Oh, this poor guy. Yeah, he was all sleeping. Hey, see, Maxie? Look. Say hi. This is Max. And Max is he's like, I'm lady, human. I'm napping. Come on. It's me. He'll come out. It's me, Maxie. Yep, nip, 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 nip. So it takes little nips to make sure it's me. There he is. He's waking up. Yes, they're nocturnal, so he was all. Yes, oops, sorry, happily sleeping. Oh well. Yes, that's my. I got an alarm going off or something, which I need to get up and do. Yeah, Maxie. But I would thoroughly appreciate before people just do things, do a little checking to make sure. Like, I'm not a fraud, people. No, and I'm not a scam, and I'm not a hoax. No. Oh, he's cleaning me. Thank you. Yes, he's cleaning me up. Whatever it is. Yeah, like it tickles. This doesn't hurt. But this is Max, and he's a Siberian. And yeah, he's not hurting me. Like nips and tastes and yep. So I do let him out, and he gets to explore, and it's it's like pet therapy. But yeah, he's got this one. I still like. I'm gonna have to try again to put together his other. Like he's got this whole big setup. Slowly but surely, I purchased. I was having trouble putting it together myself. This is me, Maxie. Yeah. Let's see. So this is kind of like pet therapy, even a small animal. And he's very yes, he does. He knows me, and he burrows and nests and does all sorts of fun stuff. So yeah, I'm trying to make Max famous. Famous hamster. Max, the famous hamster. I'm just dropping poos out of here. Yes, animal stuff. Hello, 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 hello. I am Max, and you are not. Nah, it's not gonna happen. Because sometimes he'll crawl up in my arm and get on me in other places. So, but there you go, Max. All right, I get to put Max away. Exactly. I'm like, hold on, I can go around maybe. So I I am losing weight. That is happening. I'm, you know, right. That it's at least since the last time. I don't have a scale in my house because I don't obsess about it or anything. But no, no. I needed to lose some extra weight because it was freaking. It's like hell on my joints and bones is basically the gist of it. So, but I know which medications are not. Yeah, that caused me issue with that. Hopefully, I don't never have to take any of them again. But yeah, I just put on them and didn't need them. And I said I didn't need them, but whatever. Listen to the. I did not look at the size. Yes, I was gonna put my headphones. Okay, but there's another thing I got from Chime, and I this time I didn't look at the size. Most of the time I checked to make sure. So I thought it was bigger. Put my and some other use paperweight. I don't know. Yes. So prayers for sure. I'm slowly just weaning him off a little bit. Um, but yes, there's 16-year-old and friends who've been in really bad car accidents in the month. And in prayer, I was picking up on it. Um, that she passed away and was revived, and she claims that brought her to the hospitals. I'm sure that's an interesting story, everyone. Um, it is, however, not mine, and right, so they need attention. But any prayer here, positive vibes, this way, this way, like hi. And I'm trying to clean and clear some things out, but it does get to a point where, yeah, some need to be resolved. So if certain holdups were happening, they just push back so that they can be handled. Okay. Uh, I'm grateful that, I mean, all things considered, I'm doing pretty well. All right. And I'm glad about that. But I've said this before, being an active child, you understand, and biking and hiking and tree climbing, sports, and other, that's probably one of the reasons that when I, first got hit with a big C, yeah, I, I wasn't as worried about it because, yeah, I mean, I was in such good health and condition otherwise. Yeah, but that's when we found out that this like minor little heart thing, and it's not exactly something that I can, like, yeah, get around, exactly. So I don't care, but yeah, I know how to have fun. I just don't. There's just some things at my age are a bit more interesting. maybe fewer than others. So yeah, medical stuff. I mean, getting a little tired of the pushers. Is all. I did find out that I know I said this, but let's see. SNAP benefit cards. So anybody in the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program in Maryland, restaurant meals program was established by a recent state law. Okay, who are over 60, disabled, or homeless will be able to use their certain restaurants. You can go online and check out the RMP. Check out some RMPs, Royal Canadian Police. That's a very nice horse. Hi, what's your name? I know. Yeah. Let's see. Recent, yes. You don't have to do anything to do them. If you're approved, then you can just buy hot meals. Restaurant meals is basically it. So that's been an issue for people where just travel on foot all the time and just you know instead of maybe going into a grocery store, or if you do go into a grocery store, then you can get a hot meal from there too. So hot meals are helpful, right? And the way the buses run, like a trip that's like a mile could take you a while if you're just riding buses. And some of those bus stops have places where you can get hot food, so at least you can be inside eating hot food, you know what I mean. And getting a hot meal instead of some other choice. So that's good news, but all this stuff can be looked at online, and libraries are good for that. You just can't be sleeping in there like it's your house. So that's that. I don't really have much else to say to anyone. But I hope everyone little tiny silver lining every day, and hopefully it gets you where you're going successfully. Okay, so but I'm out all the way. It's getting smoothed over by God. Yes, for me. Don't anybody worry about it. Okay, everybody take care. Okay, love and light, obviously, to everyone. Everyone. No matter what you've done.